So welcome to my Hobbies YouTube channel. I decided to embark on a little project about a week ago, and that was to put decals on my PlayStation 5 cover. About a year ago, I put some stickers on the cover, but the problem with stickers is that as the PlayStation heats up when you're using it, the sticker glue melts and they start to curl away. So I decided to put decals this time and actually seal them on there. And I thought I'd just do a video on how I did that in case you want to do the same with your PlayStation 5 cover. So the first thing you need to do is obviously remove your PlayStation 5 cover, and there are videos on YouTube on how to do that. Get some isopropyl, whatever it's called, like the alcohol that you clean with, and just make sure your cover's cleaned really, really well. You don't want any debris or any grease or gunk on there or any dust. Otherwise, you'll have a lot of problems getting the decals to be fixed on there permanently. Once you do that, go onto Google and find any images that you want to put onto your cover. I use high definition images of all my favorite games, everything from Uncharted to Resident Evil, Little Nightmares, whatever. Find your images and put them in a folder, and they will be the ones that will go on your cover. Now, I buy water slide decal paper that's clear. It's about $2 a sheet, so I usually get 10 sheets for $20 delivered, and it's what I use to actually do the decals on. They're A4 size, so on Photoshop or whatever you use, put your images on an A4 sheet of paper. I needed 2 sheets because the PlayStation 5 cover is quite large. You can actually move them around, position them so you have enough room in between all the images, because you've got to remember you're going to cut them out with a scalpel or some scissors or whatever you want to. And once you're done, print them off in your A4 decal paper. Take them to somewhere where you can spray varnish on them. Now you need to spray them with about 2 or 3 light coats of whether it's gloss, semi-gloss, matte, it doesn't really matter, but you need to varnish the decal paper. Otherwise, when you put it inside the water, the ink will bleed. But more importantly, what happens is it stiffens up the decal paper. So when you use it and when you actually apply it onto your PlayStation 5 cover, it's a lot easier to work with. If it's too thin, it'll start to curl up and it can even tear. So make sure you put a good 2-3 coats on your images before you cut them off and start to use them. Now when you apply it, as you can see there, use your finger or a Q-tip and just kind of hold it down and slide the paper away. Make sure you've left it in the water long enough to do that, because if you take it out prematurely, you'll actually tear the decal paper and you'll ruin your image, and then it'll be quite a waste. As you can see, I've already applied quite a few on there. Once I applied the image on there, the next thing you need to do is actually just grab your Q-tip and just push all the water away, and then just kind of use decal fix, as you can see there, and just kind of push all the little air bubbles away. Now what decal fix does, it actually kind of helps the decal adhere onto the PlayStation cover and make sure that it's nice and firm on there. I position all my decals on there so I know where I want to put them. That way I utilize the space correctly, because if I start to put things down and then I run out of space for something, I'll be like, oh, that should have gone there and that should have gone there. So I actually do a little bit of a dry fit first. And you can see there, I'm just kind of pushing the Q-tip gently. Now this takes a long time. It took me the better part of the whole weekend just to sit there and push all the air bubbles out before I applied the next decal on there. And the reason you do that is because you want a nice, good, flat decal on your cover. Take it back to the garage after it dries overnight. Give it another 2 light coats of either gloss or semi-gloss or matte, whatever you want to do, just to fix the decals on there and give them a nice sealed coat. And that's it. That's what you got at the end. You've got a nice cover with all your favorite images. You can do whatever you want. I've got Ellie from Last of Us, Mafia 2, Gran Turismo Resistance, which was the very first PlayStation 3 game I played, Little Nightmares, great games, Uncharted, and of course all the Resident Evil. So yeah, do whatever you want to do to your cover. But yeah, if you're going to do decals, just follow what I said, and yeah, you should have a really cool cover to look at, and people will say, hey, that looks great. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Follow me for other little things that I do, projects and hobbies. And until next time, thanks for watching.